Hi, my name is Alexandra. I'm a Polish creator stationed in Bergen, Norway. Uh, this is my very first channel about art, about what I create. Uh, the very first try to actually share it like openly on social media. I've been dreaming of creating such a channel for 4 years now. Which is crazy when you think about that. Like, why did it take me 4 years to just make it, while there are thousands of such channels out there? And exactly, that's a good question, but an answer to it is long and complicated. So, but one of the main reasons was probably the need for perfection, which actually hold me back. The need for perfection hold me back my entire life with sharing what I do and coming out. And that's the reason why it took me so many years to just make a channel, just make it. So I really hope to, with time, to create a community of other creators and artists who can share their work, their ideas, their inspirations and creations. Because I must say that in my long journey for reclaiming my self-esteem, which was buried for a very long time, YouTube creators helped me tremendously. So I really hope that I will also help some other people who dream big maybe, but are afraid to do anything about it. And who knows where it's gonna lead us, where it's gonna lead me. So I'm very grateful and very inspired by also TikTok artists, because they're just doing what they like, what they love, and they just going out there and sharing their art with the world, no matter the skill level, no matter their background. So yeah, they inspired me a lot. So yeah, it's important to be supportive of one another. In my case, these were the reasons are many. Some difficult times in my life, but it's went. My history is like that I've been drawing since I was 5, like really all the time. So I have really perfectioned actually drawing skills, but since I perfected the drawing skills, probably of many other reasons as well, I was afraid to try something new. So I'm actually quite new to painting. Uh, I maybe speak a little bit chaotically, but I told you that this is my very first art channel, so I'm not so used to talking about that out loud. But I'm 35, maybe I should have said that in the beginning. I'm 35. I started drawing like really just probably almost every day since I was 5. So let's say, and then I had like 10 years break, literally making one drawing a year, one painting in that entire time, and maybe some tiny drawing a year. So it was from very, very little, maybe not one a year, but very few. So it was from I was 25 till I was 32, 3. So yeah, you can say 8 years with doing almost nothing, because I stretched myself so hard to bury this need for creating. I think I got influenced by life, by certain people, and I thought, this is just silly. It's not leading to anything. It's better just to give up. And yeah, and I stretched myself so far in order to give up creating, give up this need for expressing myself through creating something, that I even told myself, no, my room is always so messy when I make something, and that's true. My room right now is so horribly messy that I had to buy this skilabag in Norwegian, this wall dividing wall, in order to hide the mess. So I went so far as so it's true. It's a real thing. When I make something and I'm into it, my room becomes a mess. Why I like it clean. So there is a big there is a big issue and dilemma here. But to be honest, it shouldn't be big, because absolutely when you weigh what is more important, and when you compare what is more important, of course creation is more important, more important. So then clean room, who cares? I care, but who else cares? Yeah, like you catch what I'm trying to say. So it took me, so I had 10 years or 8 years with doing almost nothing, uh, and uh, so I recently went back to painting. I studied in high school, no, not high school, yeah, high school of art, or like a college, but it was long ago. So of course I perfect my skills there as well, but I was painting absolutely minimum, because as I said, probably I'm so chaotic. Uh, Probably because I've heard many times in my childhood and later that, oh, you're so talented in painting, in drawing, oh, you're so talented. Then I think that many other things as well, but problems in life later. But it helped hold me back from trying new things. So I tried in school. We had sculpture. I enjoyed it a lot actually, but I never like dove into painting. So funny thing about this painting, I started it like 4 years ago. Also, it's like overlaps kind of with this whole process. So maybe this painting is like a symbol of the entire process of me really wanting to go out there, um, being very apprehensive, dreaming about it, and finally making it real. So yes, maybe I should be proud of this painting. But my point being, 4 years ago I started it. It waited for 4 years, and due to certain aha moments I will tell you about in a few seconds, that I just decided to finish it finally, and it took me a few days now. It's not perfect, but again, I should just stray away from perfection, because perfection is holding me back. So there are certain things I could make better, but at the same time I thought, no, I want to make another thing. Let's be finished with that painting. So I finally made it. And when it goes to painting, not any one painting except for this one, very first one, was I finished. I finished drawings, but not paintings. I saw some paintings before, but they were mixed media. So it was oil paint, and later I used for certain details, because as one I was not so skilled yet with the brush. So I used, for example, oil crayon to finish the details, and it came out very well. Later I will share some, once I build portfolio, my I want to build portfolio online, then I'll post them. But my point is, I never made a painting from start to finish only with paint and brushes, and this is the very first one I made with paint and brushes only. And I must say the progress in one painting is already amazing. It's worth underlining that, as I said, I had many years experience of drawing, so it helps tremendously, because I don't use like I saw many people use these projectors to make shapes. I'm used to just looking at faces and just draw them from what I see. So they're not perfect, but they're quite good anyway. I don't want to criticize anyone here, because I think that people who dared, who create, who are productive, these are the people um, who go further, not those like me who have too much self-criticism. So I don't exclude the possibility, if I start making very big paintings, that I will use a projector. I don't have it now. It's quite of an investment. It's not impossible, but still it's an investment. But only if I make really big scale projects and with a face, because really it can take hours and hours to make it in a big scale just correct. Maybe, I will see. But yeah, so the progress is amazing in even one painting. And I really hope to build my self-confidence, start selling again, start believing in myself again, but also dare to try new things, which I was afraid to do before. I'm not sure which side to look at. The camera is actually here, but I'm looking there, but okay, whatever. So yeah, I hope you want to join me on this journey. We can support each other, but I definitely want to also, with posting my art online, I would like to, with time, find clients that I can paint for, but and sell my art and creation and whatever I'm planning to make. From if these will be paintings or postcards or copies of my paintings, yeah, whatever. Why not? It's best just to try. But my aha moment, it was probably which motivated me to finally made me decide I would just do that. Just screw everything. I would just go for it. Was, among other things, as I said, this process with me was very complicated. Other people just don't think, just do it, and I really admire them. I wish I was like that. But with me, it was actually paradoxically, first of all, it was 4 years ago. I applied for, even regardless my age, I applied for interior design and room architecture to study it, and I have graduated this year. I really liked it. I've learned data programs that I was before afraid of, and now I feel really confident with them. So I feel it as a like small personal success. And this school motivated me to, or sparked this, ignited this flame for creation again. That's, I felt the urge that came again to the surface, that I want to create. I really don't want to waste my time anymore for scrolling bullshit and watching Netflix. Like, I want to do something. So this was one of the things, and another thing was the AI. Exactly, that's quite a bad timing when you think about it. Creating an art channel now when AI is basically taking over people's jobs and everything. But funny enough, I thought just recent days, I thought that's exactly the opposite. Since the AI is taken over and a machine is creating for us, making us even more lazy than we already were, right? Or at least in the Western world, like with so many opportunities, you just can create something without leaving your comfort zone. And leaving your comfort zone, this is the only way for progress and the only way for personal growth, any kind of growth. So I thought that this is exactly the time to fight back. Maybe this fight is already lost. Maybe probably in many ways it is lost to the AI, but at the same time we as creatives should protest, and there should be even more and more of us coming out there, like protesting against, but protesting with our art, with our creation, showing that this is the whole process. Creating something is the whole process, is searching into the soul, in your mind, it's feelings, it's so many processes when you make it. And you as creatives, or anyone who watches and creates something, knows what I'm talking about. um while there is a machine that doesn't have feelings, that's exactly what distinguishes us from AI. We are not a machine. We have feelings, very complicated ones, and very complicated stories and baggage, which translates into our art. So there should be more of us. And I thought, yeah, let's fight the AI, even though it's you know what I mean. It's a lost case maybe, but at the same time, also the people who want to support creatives or artists, I think that they should go for the real people. Like then, if you want to support humans, like culture, creativity, then you should always buy from people you know create by themselves and are not using AI as this shortcut, this easy way for making money. And I'm guilty of this too. I'm sorry, like my fault, mea culpa, like in Latin, because I tried a shortcut a few years ago, just when AI came, and I downloaded this Mid Journey app. I think it's actually amazing. You can also use AI to help you. So, for example, you come with an idea, you write this, what is it called? This code, kind of, and it helps you create your vision. Actually, often I have it in my head, and AI shows me the vision, basically, and I can put it on the canvas. But I tried like a sneaky way, and I didn't go further with it, and maybe good, because maybe that's exactly how it was supposed to go. So I used AI to make some posters and made an Etsy account, but really it was so half-heartedly, not even that. My account is now blocked because I didn't even pay a fee, because that's the point. I didn't feel like passionate about it. Maybe it felt wrong deeply inside. At the same time, there are people who do that, and probably they sell. So everything is more maybe about marketing. Maybe again, I have too much of self-criticism. Maybe I should just go with it. But at the same time, it was not mine. It was my idea, but it was a machine that created it. Something else, if I used AI to put in the idea into one and then put it on canvas, this is still my effort, my mindstorming, my time, right? Time is precious, and this is our time and effort that we put when we paint or create or draw or sculpt. But so that would be a different thing. So this time I want to make it properly, and I want to make my own website. Whomever is interested, I will update with time. So I want to make it real with a website, no Etsy. No offense, Etsy. I think that there are some great people there, great artists, but just I feel it didn't work out for me. So I will. I want to maybe create my own community. So and make my own advertisement. We will see how it goes, but why not to try? And another thing, I said that I had many like awakening moments, like aha moments, why I want to go back to creating, to where I come from. That was a so huge part of my identity for my entire life, except for many years when I think I had to process lots of traumas, but let's not focus on that. I had a huge psychological blockade into making something, but except for that, it was from my very early childhood. It was a very strong part of my identity, which I was trying to bury so hard. I was working harder on burying it, and all this energy, if I used it for creating, I could have created lots of pieces by now, or maybe achieve something already, like achieve, yeah, sell, or maybe live of it. That is my actually dream, to live of something creative. It doesn't, yeah, maybe I should specify it more, because then it will be more possible to achieve it, but I'm just dying for living off what I create. So, because everything else is so limited, like, yeah. Anyways, so another aha moment, like awakening moment, was actually just day or 2 days after I thought about this. Now actually, when AI is taking over, we should make more. We humans should create more. Anything, also writes poems, whatever. And 2 days after, which was a few days ago, chaotic. Few days after, there was this TED talk I saw of I would call her an art activist. She herself, I don't remember her name, but I will surely mention her in another video that I'll make. She had an amazing speech, like motivational, but just slapping you in the face. She said, "We need your art desperately." It's actually, and that was the most powerful thing she said, I think, actually not posting your art is selfish. And I thought, like, it really touched me. I felt moved by it when she said that, because I'm one of those, many there are more of you, that were always hiding what they've been doing in their drawers, and not sharing it with the world. So yeah, that was also a very awakening moment, and it was a beautiful speech. So I will mention, maybe I will write a small comment underneath this video about the name of this artist activist. And as I said, I think she's a writer, but she means that whatever you create, YouTube channel, whatever, just create, just shout it out to the world, because your creation can save lives as well. And by the way, creating, like making something, you don't have to be good at it, really can save you. Like depressed people, I know something about depression, but depressed people, by creating, they will feel so much better. But it's also the same with dancing. Just go dancing when you feel depressed, and the mood will change tremendously. So yeah, I hope that it resonated with some of you. I hope to grow. I'm now focused on growing. So I hope you will grow together with me, and just decide finally, screw everything. Just do what you want to do. And who cares? Who cares what other people think? But one more thing at the very end I would like to say. So I've heard many good words in my life, compliments about what I was doing before. And or in general, I don't know, before, but yeah. Sometimes, often, when I was working more, I was hearing often, but I chose to hear to people these negative voices. But unfortunately, among these negative voices were also a voice or voices of a voice of a person who should be the closest one and support you. So it really depends whose voice is that. But I chose, due to my low self-esteem before, I'm still working on it, but I chose to listen to people who criticized me, instead of listening, first of all, to what I wanted, and secondly, to those who were cheering me. So but it was a complicated journey, so you cannot, if you struggle with things and low self-esteem, you cannot just build it in one day, or in one compliment will not bring it back. This is actually the whole process that you have to go inside with yourself. And it took me lots of years to get here, but still there's whole way, the entire, yeah, many years. But what I hope now is that I'm finished with being perfect. Fuck perfect. I don't know, it's gonna be maybe censored now, but yeah, just do what you want to do. And yeah, it seems so obvious now, but it was not so obvious to me before. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, if there's anyone listening, and hopefully see you soon. And let's see what we are creating. And yeah, just go with the flow and do your thing, do what is right for you. Yeah, see ya.